To ensure a healthy life, you need to make sure what you're putting in your body is actually good for you. Hi, I'm Priya. I know it's been a while, but welcome back to my channel. I love to talk about anything fitness, health, random stuff, shopping. Again, this is just what I do day to day. But if you don't know, I have lost close to 30 pounds and 6 inches off of my waist. I am a woman in her 30s, so I understand sometimes as we get older, losing weight is not the easiest, especially being South Asian. I feel like for me and genetically, I've noticed that the women in my family hold on to more stubborn fat, more body fat, and that is something I've been trying to basically work on, and I want to share with you that it is possible. So let's get right into what do I eat on a daily basis. Pretty much healthy, but also still being flexible because we are human at the end of the day. First off is egg whites. Egg whites have been essential for me, especially in the morning. This has helped me so much with my protein intake because there's no carbs and no fats. So I like to make like an omelet. Sometimes I'll add a regular egg in there. It just really depends on my fitness goals. What am I doing? Am I cutting? Am I body recomping? Am I maintaining? So it really just depends on the day, but this is really, really good if you're able to have egg whites. I know some vegetarians can't have dairy or eggs. So if you can, I'm telling you, add this to your morning breakfast and it's gonna help you so much. Again, with protein, is going to be your yogurt. Your yogurt is going to help you. There's so many different types of yogurt. Personally, I like the Oikos yogurt. There's no fat in it. There's 15 grams of protein as well as not that many carbs. And they have different flavors, so you can't really go wrong with that. So we'll put that to the side. And then continuing with protein is organic tofu. I don't think it matters if you have organic, to be honest, as long as it's plain tofu. I like firm or extra firm. I will say regular firm tofu typically has less calories, not by much. It's like 10, but I'm like, might as well just save my calories if I can. And even though it's not as extra firm, what you could do is just make sure that all the water is just gone, so you don't have to worry about that. It'll still be pretty firm. I put mine in the air fryer and it's really good. Another tofu option is the spicy chipotle field roast. I'm gonna bring it up closer. So this is a really good protein source too. There's actually quite a bit. There's 28 grams of protein in here. So I like to do this with my rice, veggies, and it's just another way to basically just switch it up a bit. So we have some beans. Can't go wrong with black beans because you need your lentils. Chickpeas, anything you find that's always really good for you. Edamame, things like that. I didn't buy edamame because I already have quite a bit in my pantry, or my freezer. So make sure you are also buying edamame. It has great protein and fiber sources. Berries. Berries are my go-to. I love putting them in my yogurt. It's absolutely perfect and it's just a good snack. I also have these protein bars. So I did make a separate video on all my protein snacks that I have. So if you're interested, I would highly check it out because I literally talk about every single protein bar that I like. I talk about the flavor, I talk about the macros. So again, you will see the bear bells, and I will say these are probably one of my favorite ones because they are so good. And another thing is recently I've been doing is cottage cheese. You guys, I don't even like cottage cheese, but for some reason, good culture has got me hooked. It is so good. I don't know what it is. Like, it's not weird. Like, I love eating it with my breakfast. I eat it with my toast and my eggs. I'll even add it to my tofu. That way, my tofu is a little bit more on the creamier side after I air fried it. So good. I cannot wait for dinner now. And a little bit of snacks is these Quakers, kind of like Quest chippy snacks. You can't go wrong with something like simple as that. And then these have been my new favorite. I think I might have talked about it in my last video. I forgot. This is also in my Amazon storefront, and it's cheaper on Amazon, just so you know. So Catalina Crunch, I got just their traditional flavor. And I also got like their ranch flavor. So it's pretty good. They have a spicy one and a cheddar one, but I will say these macro-wise are less calories. So I'm just trying to get back a little bit more on track. So that's pretty good. Seaweed. Seaweed is so good when you just want to add it with any type of rice dish, or you can just have it by itself, to be honest. Pretty delicious. Have a red bell pepper. Okay, not red bell pepper. This is an onion. Clearly, I don't know my vegetables. I'm gonna tell you this now. This is the best onion. Like, I don't care what you have to say. I don't care about the yellow onion. I don't care about the white onion. This one right here is the best. I don't know why. When I'm cooking it, it tastes So good. Green bell peppers, there we go. I have a yellow squash, and I also have a zucchini. Rule of thumb for me, I always try to have a plate of vegetables for dinner, and so what I'll do is 3 different types of vegetables minimum. You hear me? 3. I like to mix them. It's always good to have different color. That's why I do the squash, or I'll do, you know, a pepper. Sometimes I'll do the red pepper or green pepper, you know, whatever. Like, you want to have a variety of vegetables because it is good for you. And then lastly is my Coke Zero. I cannot live without it. I don't want Diet Coke. I don't want Diet other whatever. Coke Zero. Coke Zero is the way to go. I personally think it tastes the best, and it's so good. One time at dinner is what I used as kind of like a calorie deficit type of, you know, trick. Now, I think one Coke Zero is not going to kill you. You know, I don't drink it every night anymore. I don't need to, but I mean, if you're basically doing what I was doing and you're trying to be on a calorie deficit and you're just trying to make sure you're curbing those hunger a little bit before dinner, or maybe a little bit like after dinner, you're like, like I know I shouldn't really eat. I'm literally about to go to bed in like 30 minutes or an hour. So a little Coke Zero can't harm you. But yeah, this is my kind of like medium size haul, because I do have some things already like in my pantry or in my refrigerator. Like, I already have like regular eggs, or I already have bread for breakfast, you know, things like that that I've already bought last week. So I don't have to worry about it, but this is pretty much the bulk of it. Also, I do eat rice basically every dinner. So I have like a bag of rice. I never have to buy that, which is so nice because we just get like a big bag at like the Asian store. And that'll last us for a really, really long time. But I hope this was really helpful. Let me know in the comments below what else you would like to see. Let me know how I can help. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.